Hi there, in this video I'd like to show you some advanced campaign settings that will make your pop-ups more effective and therefore boost your conversions. So I'm going to head on into campaign settings for this campaign here. And the first thing I'd like to show you are some advanced targeting features that we've got that come with the Elite package. So I'm going to scroll down to Who Should See Your Pop-ups, this section here. And the first feature I'd like to show you here is the number of days feature. And this is actually the number of days between each time you show your pop-up to a particular visitor. So if I change this to 5 days, for example, it would mean that it would only show this campaign to the same visitor every 5 days. As it's defaulted to 0, that would mean that it shows the campaign to the same visitor every time they visit. But if you wanted to make sure that you're only showing a pop-up every so often, and you don't want to irritate visitors by showing repeat visitors the same pop-up every time, then make sure you change this to a certain number so that it will only display every certain number of days. So the second feature I'd like to show you is this one here. This here allows you to show different campaigns to visitors depending on whether they're a new visitor or a returning visitor. And obviously this is really powerful because it means you could show a pop-up to a new visitor that's introducing them to your site and welcoming them to your site for the first time, or to returning visitors you could show a different message which is telling them about a new feature that they may not have seen before, or directing them to a part of the page that they've probably not visited before. So that's another really powerful way of showing more custom messages to your visitors and making the site more relevant to them. Another way of doing that is this feature here, and this basically allows you to show your campaigns to people depending on where they've come from. So as it's defaulted to everywhere, that means that it's going to show to people coming from anywhere as default. But if I untick this, I can select specific domains that I want to show specific campaigns to. So for example, if you're showing Facebook ads and you want to show a message to people who've come from Facebook, then you just enter the Facebook domain here, and that means that this campaign would now only show to people coming from Facebook. Likewise, you can also exclude campaigns from specific domains. So if I was running a campaign where I don't want to show a pop-up to people coming from a particular domain for whatever reason, I do that by just ticking this box here and adding the name of the domain to that box there. So there are advanced targeting features. Now I want to show you an advanced trigger that we've got. So I'm going to head on up to when to display the pop-ups and select this one here. And this allows you to use a click or hover as your trigger. So you've got two ways of doing this. You can either do it as a button or as any image. I'll just show you the button creation feature first. So you can create your button within these settings here. You can change the size, change the color, you can change the style, you can add shadow, and of course you can customize the text like this. And then you just paste this code into your site, and that button would then trigger your pop-up. Now you can also have your pop-up triggered not just on click but on mouse over, so when your visitors actually just hover over your button, it would actually be triggered. And this is particularly useful if you're using an image as the trigger instead of the button. So that would just be a case of uploading an image, and then any image within your website can become the trigger, and just hovering over it can potentially trigger a pop-up. And this will really bring your site to life. So let me just show you these triggers in action. So I've just got a couple of demos set up. So this one's set on click, so I'm just going to click on this button, and there we go, it triggers the pop-up. And the other one's set to trigger on hover, so I'm just going to hover over here, and just as I hover over it, triggers the pop-up. So there we go, there's some advanced triggering and targeting features to bring your site to life and increase your conversions. Thanks for watching.